I have a genius IQ strategy here. We're going to use the monk to deflect rockets, goblin barrels, spells, creepy uncles, whatever, you name it. And then we're going to use the vines to hold everything in place. You know what I mean? If I deflect a barrel and they play a card, vines its ass, shanky wanky, tower goes down. Because the monk deflection alone is not enough to beat these guys. It doesn't do enough damage. And the vines is going to be good. You know, deflect with spells, maybe hold a troop there, like a witch, for example. If I deflect a rocket, it's going to be fantastic. And I have a lot of intellectual life lessons to... I should have gone for an ability first. Fuck me in the ass. I have a lot of intellectual life lessons I want to share in today's video. And one of them is that you should never take yourself so seriously. You know why? Because if I call myself a big, sloppy, stinky poo head and nobody loves me and my therapist thinks I'm a waste of space and my mother doesn't love me and I got disowned and everybody hates me and I have no friends and all these terrible things... then eventually you're going to be like, no, Ken, no, you're not completely ugly, and I'm sure somebody out there's got to love you someday. And eventually you start feeling a little bit sorry for old Kenny Wenny. And that's because you didn't take yourself so seriously in the first place. And because of that, I have now garnered sympathy, and I can begin to emotionally manipulate you into being my friend, and thus that's how you make more friends. And people laugh at other people's demise. Believe it or not, this is not a wholesome world we live in, where jokes are just, you know, to be made about, I don't know, oh, look, the sky's blue today, isn't it? Like, no. It's much more funny to be like, look at that dorky kid. Listen to the way he speaks. That kid's fat as fuck. You know what I mean? It's way more fun to bully a kid. And as much as I hate it, it's just the world we live in today. And so the lesson that can be learned is, bully a kid. Just go out there, make him feel worse for being worse, and you're going to make a bunch of friends. But at the same time, don't be afraid to be bullied yourself, because this isn't a Nerf ball world we live in, right? This isn't like a cute little world where you treat others the way you want to be treated. No. Yes, but no. Okay? Yes, but no. Yes, in the way that I've got 4 monks on the map. What the fuck is going on? Yes, in the way that... what the hell is happening right now? I'm just going to vines the tower while that's all going down. They're just bullying. Oh my god, this is like a perfect illustration of what I'm saying right now. Be like the monks on the field right now. Push a kid back, right? But you have to be willing to be pushed, okay? And this is exactly why hurt people, because they've had it happen to themselves. What is going on in this game? I don't really know, but I'm enjoying the yapping I'm doing, and that's the basis of this channel. It's not about the clash. The clash really comes in secondary. It's not really a clash channel at the end of the day. It's a channel where we learn about life lessons from the leader of the religion, which is me. Anyway, so as I was saying, it's just what everything's about, okay? Bullying is fine if you're willing to be bullied back. And look, maybe you bully some kid, his self-esteem goes down, he feels bad, he's like, now he's going to be like maybe shy little bitch for most of his life, and he's not going to be able to get out there and show who he really is. Somebody else would have done it to him anyway. It's a cold, cruel world. You think, I still can't believe I'm still alive, honestly. I've been kicking around for 24 years, and it's just every day's tick, 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 and I'm like, when does this shit end? It doesn't. And to think, I've almost lived a fucking quarter of a century now. I've almost lived a quarter of a fucking century, and I've still probably got another 2 fucking to go. It's actually fucked up. This shit never ends. And the point of what I'm trying to say here is that if you don't bully a kid, you know, somebody else will do it. So why not be the one that does it, but do it with a life lesson? You know what I mean? I feel like I'm teaching a lot of great lessons here, and I think there's a lot to be learned from this channel. So drop a subscription. Drop a subscription right now, and you could learn something for free. That's right, for free. This information I'm giving out is free. How incredible is that? Free. What in this world is free? Getting your head dunked into a toilet, that's free. Besides that, these YouTube videos. Anyway, we've done fuck all damage, and he doesn't have many deflectable units besides, I don't know. Anyway, watch this impeccably timed Ice Spirit evolution. Going to perfectly snipe the skeletons. Write that one down, kids. Alright, let's go for an ability right now, because fuck that Dark Goblin. And let's see if Little Bro, he is going to go for it. Alright, let's play for another monk, and then let's kill all that with the E-Spirit. But I think I'm speaking a lot of facts right now. You know, don't take yourself so seriously, because if you're willing to make jokes at your own expense, other people will laugh at them, because everybody in this world, for some reason, is an uptight fuck with an ego. Everybody has this weird thing. And you may think, hey, maybe people of the opposite sex or the same sex, no matter what you like, may not be interested in me because I have no self-respect. Well, that's usually not the case. That's usually not the case, okay? Ask Pete Davidson, okay? You think Pete Davidson... If you know Pete Davidson, you know. I don't even need to explain it. Okay, he's dated every... How the fuck's he gotten away with that? Is what they say to Pete Davidson every time he dates a hot chick. Anyway, I'm going to go for a deflection as soon as that monk dies. What the hell is that? Alright, I'm taking that off the map pronto, because that thing is nasty. And we get a little bit of deflection damage. Alright, let's go... Fuck, I played that in the wrong lane. Fuck, that's slightly problematic. Okay, thank God I'm talented and I'm able to bring it back there. And then let's squeeze in a monk ability. Now, he's going to hopefully play a dart. Just give me a bit... Oh my God, that's perfect. Let's go for this. Oh my God, he's hoping that it doesn't deflect, but it's going to deflect everything. Turn into a pig, and the pig's going to get me chip on the tower, which I absolutely need to win this game. And I'm going to go for a late vines. And then let's go for an ability now again, so that we can get more chip damage. This chip damage is absolutely imperative. And now we can go for another one here. Time a perfect ability. And then go for another monk. I can't take much pig damage though. And I need to get pig damage of my own. So let's go for a heal spirit here. And then let's try and get monk ability down. Hopefully plays another... Fuck. Alright, let's go for a heal spirit. An ice spirit evo. And let's see if we can... Yes! It perfectly timed. God, I'm the best. Alright, let's go for this. And then that's going to kill that, which is nice. Let's go for a vines here to help out against that mother witch. And then let's go for a monk before the bats get cleaned up. Go for a deflection here. Hopefully we get another piggy. Nice. Heal that up. Very nice. More chip damage. This is coming down to the wire. I'm not going to lie. Alright, let's see if he's going to feel the urge to go for a mother witch again. Let's go for another monk. Ooh, okay, let's go for a monk ability here. We're really trying to do our best here. A couple Evo Skeletons in a dream. Alright, let's go like this. Oh my God. What the fuck just happened? Okay, either way, I'm going to have to go with vines here, otherwise I'm going to lose the game. Let's go with this. Let's go for a What the fuck is going on? There's so many fucking skeletons. And yet it doesn't matter, because he's going to do it, Zoo. Prove my point. 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 See, he dropped that little emote there. And you know what that does? That enrages me. That infuriates me. That makes me angry. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to beat the nearest little fucking orphan. You know, I'm going to punch his head into the brick wall. Bang, bang, blood everywhere. And he's probably going to go to hospital. He's going to be like, Mummy, oh wait, Mummy's not here anymore. And then he's going to be like, wait, I'm alone. And he's going to have to learn a very valuable lesson about life, which is that it's cold, cruel, and alone, okay? Everybody's rents are going to die one day, all right? It's a sad truth about life. And the more cold and cruel and the quicker you can wake up, the better. Or, on the alternative side, do we preserve the innocence of the world? Is that what it's all about? These are great questions that are, unfortunately, outside of my pay grade. Heal Spirit go crazy. Okay, Heal Spirit did indeed go crazy here. Now, I need the skeletons to do the same thing. Okay, let's go for an E-Spirit as well. Holy fuck, I'm good at this game. Fuck me, I suck. How did that get a hit? Okay, at least the execution doesn't splash. Alright, we're going to win this game because at least the deflection on the cannoneer is a lot of damage. But I feel like I'm spitting facts right now. I feel like I'm spitting facts. Now, there's a lot of convoluted yapping being going on. But at the end of the day, don't take yourself so seriously. Make jokes at your own expense. It's worth it. The goofs and gags. Hey, people might not respect you, but at least you'll have some fake friends. Am I right or am I right? It's a little bit deeper than that, chat. But sometimes at the end of the day, look, not always, okay? Then you become the butt of the joke always. That's no bueno. But it can be a good thing. What? Oh my god, I didn't realize I had a fucking another monk on the board. I was like, why is my monk not deflecting? Then I realized I got 10,000 monks. That could have been a shit ton of damage there. And I think the way that we're going to win this game is by going for a deflection against the Xe. Anyway, that's enough of You know what? There's never enough yapping. That's enough yapping for about a second here. Actually, why did you feel the need to splash my tower there? Alright, I'm going to go for a deflection. No, I'm not. I'm going to go for this. Then I'm going to go for this. And then I'm going to go for a deflection here because that is annoying me. And that's going to be able to help out against that whole thing. But yeah, I think what I'm trying to say, I think the core essence of what I'm trying to say, apart from the jokes every 2 seconds, is understood by the intellectuals in my audience. I love the way he played that. Please let my monk deflect now, the witch. Oh, of course, you're going to go for that one, aren't you, witch? You stupid fuck. Alright, let's go for another deflection here. This time... Oh, it's not splashing the tower. Fuck you, witch. Alright, let's go for vines on the tower so we can help out against that whole thing. And then go for another deflection here because that's annoying. And then I hope that kills it. Yes, it does. And then let's go for another monk. This time I'm going to splash the witch. Let's go for a monk ability. Very nice. Oh, perfect. God, you're the best, Ken. Anyone ever tell you that? Anyway, let's go for a heal spirit, and then let's go for a deflection here. Oh my god, that's perfect. You are so handsome. It's gonna kill the witch. Let's go for this. And then let's go for a monk here. Magic Archer, stop fucking me in the ass, please. Not this time, Magic Archer. Alright, that's kind of cool. So let's go for this, this, and this. That's going to be able to take out everything and preserve some HP on my monk. Very good. Alright, now I've got an ability here, which I do plan on using. Don't test me. No. And then let's go for this to take this out. I could win this game. As much as you may not believe that, I could. Let's go for this in case he goes Magic Archer, which we all know he loves to do. Okay. Let's go for another one. Let's go for vines here. Because I want to keep at least one Evo Skeleton. Okay, fuck me. Alright, at least the Magic Archer died there. Let's go for this, and let's go for this, and let's go for this and this. Okay, this is looking a little dicey. I'm well aware of that fact. But it's not going to be a win this time round, unfortunately, because Pheasant Plucker has plucked my eyebrows out and said, good boy.